Hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's topic is active and passive voice. After going through this full video, you will come to know how to convert active voice into passive voice. So let's begin with this example. Ram helps Rahim. Rahim is helped by Ram. These are the two sentences which express the same meaning. Here, the form of verb helps is in active voice, which express that the person denoted by the subject, that is Ram, is the doer of the action. And in the second sentence, the form of verb is in passive voice, which express that something is done to the person denoted by the subject. So let me explain you through some examples which will clear your doubts. These are the tenses. In the first sentence, which is in simple present tense, he cleans his car every day. The car is cleaned by him every day. So the form of the passive is is, am, are plus past participle. Here the object will be taken in the subject position, then you have to use is, am, are, then past participle form of the verb, and then the subject will be taken in the object position. So the car is cleaned by him every day. In the simple past tense, Rohit took the car yesterday. So, in the passive voice, the car was taken by Rohit yesterday. Form of the passive is you have to use was where according to the number of the nouns, that is singular or plural, and then you have to use past participle form of the verb. Then simple future tense. Tina will finish the work tomorrow. The work will be finished tomorrow by Tina. After will, you have to write be, and then you have to use the past participle form of the verb. The subject will come in the object position, and the object will come in the subject position. Next is simple future, that is going to. After going to, you have to use BEB. Tina is going to make dinner tomorrow. Dinner is going to be made by Tina tomorrow. So after going to, you have to use be, and then you have to use past participle form of the verb. Next, in present continuous tense, if there is ing with the main verb, if ing is added to the main verb, then that means the sentence is in present continuous tense. In the passive voice, you will write the suspect is being followed by the police. Now, am, is, are. After that, if there is ing, okay, if ing is added to the main verb, then you have to use being. After am, is, are, you have to use being, and then the past participle form of the verb. Past continuous tense, the workers were distributing sweets. Sweets were being distributed by the workers. So this object will come in the subject position, and then the subject will come in the object position. So sweets were being distributed by the workers. Was or were, and then after that you have to use being, and then past participle form of the verb. Next is present perfect tense. The teacher has graded the answer sheets. Answer sheets is in plural form. So you have to use like this. The answer sheets have been graded by the teacher. Here you have to write has or have according to the number of the nouns. And then you have to write been if the sentence is in present perfect or past perfect or future perfect tense, and then you have to use past participle form of the verb. Next is past perfect. Sumit had driven many cars before he bought this one. Many cars had been driven by Sumit before he bought this one. So you have to use this trick. After had, you have to use been and then past participle form of the verb. Then next is future perfect tense. Rohan will have completed the project before the deadline. The project will have been completed by Rohan before the deadline. So you have to write like this: will, then have, then been, then past participle form of the verb. What is modal verbs? Can, could, shall, should, may, might, all these are modal verbs. And if there is modal verbs in the sentence, how will you write or how will you convert the active voice into passive voice? The principal may discuss the problem soon. You will write like this in passive voice that the problem may be discussed by the principal soon. So you have to write first modal, then be, and then past participle of the main verb. Next is, how will you convert this subject into object? I is converted into by me. We is converted by us. He by him. You by you. She by her. It by it. They by them. The most important thing that you can omit the subject also if you find the subject unimportant. Like this, in this example, people warned us about the dirty drinking water in the city. So, how will you convert this sentence into passive voice? So, you will write like this: we were warned about the dirty drinking water in the city. Here I have omitted people as it is unimportant to include in the sentence. So we can write like this: we were warned about the dirty drinking water in the city. Next, if the sentence has two objects, one is direct object and another one is indirect object, then how will you convert it into passive voice? Lena teaches me German. This form of verb is an active voice. So while converting into passive voice, you will write like this: German is taught to me by Lena. German is taught to me by Lena. Or you can write like this, that I am taught German by Lena. You can write like this also. In the second example, the manager will send you the followers. The manager will send you the followers. Sorry, it's not followers, it's flowers. The flowers will be sent to you by the manager. The flowers will be sent to you by the manager. You can write like this also. And you can write like this also, that you will be sent the flowers by the manager. So if the sentence has two objects, that is direct object or indirect object, you can take the first object in the subject position. You can take the direct object in the subject position, or you can take the indirect object in the subject position in the passive voice. So here are some more examples. Passive of infinitive. I am to learn French. I am to learn French. French is to be learnt by me. It is time to cook the food. It is time for the food to be cooked. It is the time for the food to be cooked. You have to add BEB, then past participle form of the verb. Then Meena wants Niti to help her. Meena wants to be helped by Niti. Meena wants to be helped by Niti. Next, passive of imperative sentences. What is imperative sentences? Where there is commands, requests, suggestions. So how will you write in passive voice? To form the passive forms of imperative sentences, which are commands we use, like this let, we have to use let if the sentence express commands. Okay, so you have to use first let, and then you have to write the subject, and then be, and then past participle form of the verb. So let's begin with few examples. Call the doctor. I'm giving an order. So call the doctor. So I have to use first let, then the doctor will come in the subject position. The doctor, let the doctor, then I have to use be, then past participle form of the verb, that is called. So let the doctor be called. Similarly, in the second sentence, do not hurt anybody. Let nobody be hurt. So you have to write first let, and then subject, and then be form, and then past participle. But when the sentence expresses suggestion or request, then what will you write? You have to use you, then be, and then past participle, like work hard. Work hard. I'm giving suggestion to someone. So you will write like this, that you are advised to work hard. Get out of the room. You are ordered to get out of the room. Wipe your feet. You are requested to wipe your feet. Please help me. You are requested to help him. Please help him. You are requested to help him. So, friends, I hope you have understood how to convert active voice into passive voice. If you like this video and if you have understood, please click on like button and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.